This character looks so cheap in the upcoming Avatar fighting game, and I desperately need her in my life. This past weekend, the crew behind Avatar Legends the fighting game showcased Azula, the Fire Nation princess, at Combo Breaker 2026. Not only was a full gameplay trailer revealed, but a special exhibition was also held during the major tournament action that focused on showcasing what all she can do. Look, I'm not one to declare a character as broken or top tier before we've even had the chance to play her, let alone before the game is even released, but damn, Azula can do some absolutely wild stuff. And she just looks like she's going to be really damn strong. Saludos mi gente, greetings everyone, my name is Dream King and today we are going to react to, analyze, and break down the latest gameplay footage of Azula in Avatar Legends. But before we get started, please like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell if you enjoy my content and if you love fighting games. Your support helps out a ton and it is always very much appreciated. Now, let's get into the video. One of the first things I noticed about Azula in Avatar Legends is that she seems to have some crazy normals. Her standing mediums and heavies appear to have great range on them and they look fast too. What I believe is her standing medium and standing heavy are big, sweeping fire swipes that cover a nice chunk of space in front of her, and her standing heavy pops the opponent up, which makes it a perfect button to set up juggle combos for her BMBs. Her main bread and butter combos I've seen so far seem to chain normals into standing heavy, then cancel into a special move, either her flame wall in Fire Lord stance or the EX version of her fire stab move while in focus stance to juggle and deal strong damage. Her light attacks have solid range on them too, and what looks to be her crouching heavy appears to be a slide that she also uses to extend juggle combos. But if we're talking normals, her jumping heavy looks insane. It's a big flip kick that hits downward, and this thing is the party starter, no doubt about it. Throughout the exhibition matches at Combo Breaker, we see this normal thrown out so much, and that's because it appears to be an excellent tool for approaching and pressuring the opponent. It reminds me a lot of Nova's jump heavy in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and just like Nova, Azula can air dash and box jump into this normal to very quickly and effectively create openings. Speaking of which, her mobility is also so crazy, man, especially in the air. She can air dash forward and backward horizontally, air dash straight back down to the ground, and she can also dash diagonally up and down, effectively giving her a triangle jump. This grants her all kinds of fast and scary ways to open the opponent up, including things like empty jump low or triangle jump into a quick overhead. As far as I can tell, these dashes are tied to her flow meter, but don't seem to use any flow unless she does a dash cancel out of a normal, like she does when extending air combos, or cancels out of a flow dash with another flow dash, which gives her even crazier movement. So in terms of approach and pressure, she can do these crazy air dashes till the cows come home without wasting any real meter. She can also use this flow dash on the ground for a faster approach. There were some big combos shown off during the exhibition at Combo Breaker 2. My buddy, Lord Rufelmonger, hit a couple of crazy air loops mid-screen that dealt great damage and looked swaggy as hell. Roof's B&B uses her EX stab move. I don't know what it's actually called, but she stabs forward with her fist, then launches the opponent with a fiery swipe upward. And in focus stance, this seems to be one of her best combo extenders. In Fire Lord stance, she gets a meterless juggle extender with standing heavy into her firewall special move though. But from the looks of it, she has no shortage of long, hard-hitting combos, and she can pull them off both mid-screen and in the corner, which is a strong ability to have in this game. We should cover her different variations really quickly too. Like every fighter in Avatar Legends, Azula has 3 different support characters she can choose from that give her access to different abilities and benefits in battle. From what I understand, Azula's gameplay entirely revolves around 2 different stances, Focus and Fire Lord. When she chooses Ju Di as her support character, Azula stays in focus stance for the entire match, which gives her better zoning tools such as a rolling grounded fireball and traps she can set on screen to lock the opponent down. With the Ursa variation, she uses Fire Lord stance for the whole match, and this is her unhinged mode, where she's more of a rushdown character, getting better flow dashes, access to her firewall special move, and stronger versions of her attacks in exchange for her traps. What's really cool though is that her final support character, Li and Lo, not only improves her trap special moves by making them last longer, but this variation also gives you the best of both worlds. When using Li and Lo, Azula starts in focus stance, but once she loses a round, she also loses her and goes into Fire Lord stance for the remainder of the match. This will definitely be a harder variation to master, and you'll have to learn and get comfortable playing in both stances. And as we discussed previously, her moves and abilities change across both stances. But on the flip side, your opponents will also have to be comfortable fighting both stances too, which won't be easy for them. Let's run through a few of Azula's most important attacks. There's her Fire Stab attack, which, if you know the actual name to this move, please put it in the comments. But this attack is used mainly as a combo ender, and the EX version is a great combo extender. In focus stance, the regular version of this move leaves an oil trap on the ground that can then be ignited by using another fire-based special move, like the Rolling Grounded Fireball, to turn it into a large flame carpet. In Fire Lord stance, I believe this move sets a flame carpet outright when it lands. Speaking of which, Flame Carpet is a stationary obstacle that stays on the ground and deals damage over time when an opponent is within the carpet area. Flame Carpet can also activate some elemental surges, with one allowing Azula to combo after her regular throw if she lands it within the Flame Carpet area. For lack of a better descriptor, I'm going to call this next one Azula's Fire Slam attack. She points her fingers straight up in the air, then brings her arm down in front of her to slam the ground with a fiery strike. This move ground bounces airborne opponents, and Azula also has a wheel kick attack that could be a follow-up attack to the Fire Slam, because I don't think I've seen that wheel kick used as a standalone move yet, but I could be wrong about this one. In focus stance, this Fire Slam leaves an oil trap behind, and it can also ignite oil traps that are already in play. In Fire Lord, this move leaves behind a flame carpet without the need for an oil trap. She also has a lightning attack that, from what I've seen, appears to be pretty hard to hit, but it's also unblockable. So the opponent either needs to avoid it entirely by going airborne, needs to hit Azula out of it before she can fire the lightning, or use down plus flow to dodge it. This move is best used as a media attack after knocking the opponent down, as they are forced to wake up into it and have less time to try and get away. In Fire Lord stance, Azula's Rolling Grounded Fireball becomes a powerful flame wall that slowly moves across the stage and has multiple hits of projectile durability. Azula also has an air fireball that can be shot horizontally across the screen or diagonally down, which helps bolster up her zoning capabilities. In Fire Lord stance, the EX version leaves behind a flame carpet when it hits the ground. We just won't know how strong she actually is until the game launches and we've had some time with it, but this early glimpse at Azula makes her look crazy strong in Avatar Legends. Right now, she is easily the craziest character on the roster. Based on what we've seen so far, she looks amazing, and she actually has me considering making Toph my secondary and Azula my main. Who are you most excited to play as in Avatar Legends? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.